week. We had a bonus day walkthrough, so hopefully preparation will be a little bit better than it was last week. Was not pleased with the number of mental errors we had in that game on the road again, and obviously 3 critical penalties. So it's things we have to correct before it ends up costing us a game.
We saw Antoine Winfield Jr. out there. Has he been able to patch the concussion protocol yet, or not yet?
Not yet.
You felt like Antoine is probably the closest of the injured, the most likely to go this week. Are there, if you think about like Gronkowski, would he be in play? Is that someone you're still hopeful could go this week?
Got my fingers crossed on 2 or 3 guys, but it's going to go to the wire probably.
You made a new addition to the practice squad with Lady Ray Wilson. What do you like about him?
Another veteran guy who's played a lot of ball and a very smart player.
Over the last 3 games, Fournette is 3rd in the league in yards from scrimmage and total offense. He's kind of earned that larger share, if you will. How much has that helped take some of the burden off the passing game and not have to throw quite as much?
It gives us great, flexibility as far as run-pass options, and the play-action game should be better when we're running the ball that well. And he's an excellent receiver, and once he got his opportunity last year, he's not giving it up.
All your top 3 receivers are all about the same in terms of yards, right around 420, and Antonio Brown is part of that. With Brown, what does he give you that's different from the other 2? Obviously, the other 2 are bigger, more physical. Yeah,
I think AB's quicker and fast, but his change of direction is unbelievable at the top of a route. It always has been. And I think that, the run after the catch, and again, great hands.
We're seeing out of him, the production, is that more a factor of just being more comfortable and having a real clear-cut role in this offense? The knee injury, I know you had said before you thought maybe he needed that surgery a while back.
Yeah, having spring in meetings and just hearing it, and for him doing it, Tom seeing it, it's hard to not practice and just jump out there. I don't care how good you are. If you just jump out there, you're not going to be successful in this league.
You made a move yesterday as Jalen Darden showed you enough that you have confidence in him going forward?
Totally, yeah.
I know that Richard Sherman, you guys got the MRI results back over the weekend and everything. I know hamstring pulls can be kind of finicky. I mean, what are your hopes with that situation, or what would be the natural expectation for him?
I've never been around Sherm long enough to see how he handles injuries, so it's something we'll all learn about. I know he's a tough guy and likes to play, so that's a major part of getting well.
Bruce, you in playing Delaney after Sherm went down, you had said that Pierre was kind of involved in the dime package. You don't want to mess with that. Would you, moving forward, were you pleased enough with D?
Oh yeah, I mean both those guys, and Rashad has done really good in practice, and I'm comfortable with what we got, what we'll play with.
Do you know if Gronk is any closer to being cleared or being able to practice at least?
Who's that?
Gronk, is he any closer?
Hopefully, it's been another week, so we'll just wait and see.
Bruce, how much was these days needed with all the travel that you did, the amount of games? And I mean, really, it wasn't a bye week, but having the day, have time off.
Yeah, get 3 days just to rest in your brain and your body, and I think coaches need it, players need it. It was exactly what we needed after those long trips.
When you look at OJ, I mean, he's had to overcome the Achilles, right? There's a certain amount of confidence in just being out there in reps, just playing for Gronk. Is he still a guy that you look at and go, man, there's still much more he can become in this league?
Oh yeah, he was scratching the surface. I mean, he was really coming on like gangbusters last year when he got hurt, and that's a hard injury to get over. It's a 12-month job, and he's doing a heck of a job right now.
What we saw from him this past week, where you had said this might have been one of his best games yet, is that more a function of just kind of regaining that comfort level with Tom? Is that more about just being more comfortable again in his body?
I think all the above. I mean, obviously practicing with him and doing all those things, but just being comfortable that I can run, I can do all those things, I can change directions. His run after catch was really good, and it's just going to continue to build confidence.
You mentioned mental errors, concentration point this week. What else related to Bears do you guys have to really work on this week?
we got to eliminate those major penalties that are all fundamentals. You know, those 2 pass interference penalties, that holding penalty. We've got to eliminate those kind of penalties when it's fundamental errors, and not give them 2 touchdowns on penalties. And for us, it's just don't beat us.
The Bears are good. What makes them good?
The defense is one of the best defenses. I think the Bears and the Rams probably the 2 best defenses that we'll face all season, but and the Saints. But they're just an outstanding defensive football team, and a very athletic young quarterback who you really don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, what jumps out at you when you watch Justin Fields?
Big, he's athletic, he's got a tremendous arm, and he's faster than Jalen Hurts. So we had a little trouble containing him, so we got to do a better job of keeping him in the pocket.
Bruce, you got any tips for Tom Brady's voice? Help get that thing back?
I'm sure there's voice coaches out there sending him all kind of remedies right now to see if they can get it endorsed.
Lemon tea or something.
Thanks, guys.